just focus on what you need to do for tomorrow, which will take you next 50 years. I mean, your businesses that you represent. With this, we start. Today's presentation. And the first presentation is mine, which is product and distribution of global travel insurance around the world. What can we learn from them? So basically, I have taken a very global approach to discuss what a product and distribution looks like in different parts of the world, and can we adapt some of these products and some of these distributions, and what mistakes do we make when we start to cut, copy, paste them from one geography to another. So firstly, what is global travel insurance market? In 2012, it was about 11.9 billion. In 16, it was 14.7 billion, and it is expected to be approximately 15.5 billion in 2018. This is pure travel insurance, standalone, corporate, airline, and annual policies. So how do we study products and distribution globally? I have adapted a slightly different approach, and my approach is basically to divide the global market into 3 stages of evolution. The first stage that a market starts from is infant stage. In infant stage, the underwriting is very conservative. So most of the products that you see in the infant stage markets are very basic product. Very low claims, because the product is very basic. The basic consideration of an underwriter is not to allow claims to happen. They will give you flight delay, but the excess of flight delay will be 6 hours. They will give you baggage delay, but the baggage delay excess will be 12 hours. You just can't claim on those products. So very low claims ratio. And when there is a low claim ratio, there is low penetration of the product. Many people don't buy it. There are many markets in this world which are only Schengen markets, only because the product is basically such that people buy it when they have to apply for a Schengen visa. Otherwise, they don't go for the product. But it's a very profitable product because obviously the underwriting is very conservative. Underwriters are making sure that the claims do not happen. So it's a very profitable product. In terms of product, this market will have non-segmented product. It will be one size fit all. They don't differentiate based on customer needs. And the distribution is push distribution. So you have to literally adapt to those channels which shove the product onto the customer, mostly embedding it or forcing the customer to buy just as he's forced to buy through assistance company, through Schengen visa. The second category of the market is moderately mature stage of the market. The real underwriting becomes slightly more realistic. Claims become more decent. Penetration becomes decent. Profitability is not as high as the infant market. It is at a reasonable position. You see the emergence of segmented product and a combination and push and pull distribution. So basically some online distributions start to creeping into this market. And the final stage is the extremely mature stage, aggressive underwriting, very aggressive underwriting. The products mostly operate at a 97-98% combined. Very high claims, very high penetration. Nobody travels without a travel insurance. UK market, Nick has been here and I see a lot of people from UK. tiny country, $700 million opportunity or $800 million opportunity. But low profitability. If you are operating at 99, you are lucky. Most of the time you go beyond 100 and it's a loss-making proposition. I see our friend nodding from that market. And then you see dominance of segmented product. The products are such which are made to the requirements of the customer, different segments of the customer. And the distribution is push distribution. Travel agencies do not sell travel insurance in UK because that's typically a push distribution. Who sells in UK? You have Walmarts, Waitrose, these stores where the brochures are kept. People pick up those brochures and buy travel insurance. Now you start to adapt this distribution in infant market, it's going to be a disaster. So which are infant markets, which are moderately mature markets, and which are extremely mature markets? The greens are extremely mature markets. So you have US, Canada, you have Australia, you have Japan, and you have UK. These are extremely mature markets.